to episode 4 of Katie and Dean's Sports World. I'm your host, Dean Lafferty, with my always great co-host, Katie Reyes.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of great stuff, so we're ready to just dive right in.
Why don't you lead us off with our first topic?
Let's go. First, we're going to start the NBA playoff shirt discussion. Dean, what do you think about it?
So, there's been a trend over the last couple of years where people really don't want to participate in playoff T-shirts because the NBA will, put T-shirts in every seat, and the idea is people wear them so the whole arena is wearing matching shirts.
Right.
And so there have been people who think that we're too cool for this, we're not going to do it, and that's been a rising trend. But something interesting we've seen this year is that there are NBA teams that are kind of shaming people into wearing the shirts. Like the Cleveland Cavaliers put out a graphic saying wear the shirt. And there were, and I believe it might have been the Spurs, that on the Jumbotron, they would show people who weren't wearing the shirts and say, put the shirt on.
I think it's a cute idea. Just wear the shirt. Who doesn't want a shirt? A free shirt.
And, back in the day, when Golden State would do it, the whole arena would be wearing yellow.
Yeah.
And the Hornets had it to where they did a blackout during their play-in game.
That's so cool.
Where everyone was wearing black
That's
T-shirts.
really cool. It's like high school where there's a color theme.
And some teams will do stripes.
Yeah.
The Spurs do a colorful stripes based on their old school logo.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the Spurs old school logo?
I think so.
The one that looks like the design on a Solo cup.
What is a Solo cup?
One of the paper Solo cups.
Where
it's got all the fancy.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
You know what I'm talking about. So the next topic I want to get into is something that caused me to get little sleep, and that is the Hurricanes winning Game 2. The reason I got little sleep is because that game went until about 12 a.m.
Yep.
Were you up to watch this game, Katie?
Absolutely not. No. I don't think I would ever stay up that late on a school night to watch a hockey game.
Oh, I've done worse.
Can't lie. Really?
I stayed up once till 2 a.m.
If it was soccer or basketball, definitely for basketball. March Madness, I'd be up anytime. It's when the World Cup, and the Olympics are in, at 6, you have to get up at 4 a.m., 2 a.m. I've been up, because the time difference is, so big. I remember the World Cup final was, the last men's World Cup final, I think, was at, 5 a.m. or something. So we had to get
something
up so
ridiculous,
early.
Yeah. And so, I was up once, 2 a.m. because the Hurricanes had played, a game that went to 4 overtimes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is essentially playing a game and then playing another game on top of it and then starting a third game.
Yeah. Wow.
And, between every overtime, you have intermissions. And, that's another 17 minutes that you just sit around.
Wow. Yeah.
And so, yeah, Hurricanes beat the Senators 3-2. Should have been 4-2. They had a goal that should not have been called back, but was in overtime.
Why was it called back?
They said that the player who entered the zone did not have possession and control, but the puck was a foot from his stick.
Weird.
And they didn't call that because he had touched the puck and it was about a foot from his stick afterwards, and they said that was losing control of the puck. Losing control is it goes out of your reach.
Yeah.
And you have to stretch out and reach out to grab it.
Yeah.
It's not oh, hey, the puck is right at my feet, I've lost control. That's not how that works.
Yeah, no.
And I'm worried that what this is going to do is going to cause do you remember the Dez Bryant, was it a catch situation?
No.
So, about 50, it was a long time ago in the NFL, a player called Dez Bryant, who's really good. He played for the Cowboys.
Okay.
He had caught a ball, and, after he had caught it, he kind of put his hand on the ground and the ball came out.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that was not a catch.
Oh, I do remember this, yeah.
And so then for 10 years, we had to debate what was a catch in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
And they would have to, change the rule every season.
Huge debate. Mm-hmm.
Huge debate. And it would just be I don't want that for the NHL because we've made such progress in growing the game in the States and in Canada and in Europe. And I really feel like we're going to continue that over the next couple of years with the expansion teams that are about to come in.
Right.
What do you think about NHL expansion?
Tell me about it.
So there are kind of 3 cities that are considered the very big favorites, and then the 4th one's up for debate.
What are the 3 cities?
Houston, Atlanta, and Quebec City.
Okay.
The controversy with Atlanta is that they've had two teams. The thing is, though, is that both teams failed because of ownership.
Yeah.
They were both poorly run, and the second iteration, they lasted 10 years and they made the playoffs once.
Right.
They never won a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
They got swept the one time they made it.
Yeah.
And so they were competently run, they had poor owners, and the league essentially said, we want these owners out of the league so bad, we are willing for anyone who will take them, even if they have to move them. They could move them to Asheville, and they would have said, yeah, get these owners out of here.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just a situation where I think that it's going to be very interesting to see how the game grows when we get these expansion teams. And I'm just hoping this doesn't mess with that.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So moving on to another game that's growing, the NWSL announced the expansion to Columbus.
Yes, 2028.
2028 as our chief soccer expert. That's going to be your official position here, by the way, from now on. What is your thoughts on this?
Well, immediately when I saw it, I saw the post on Instagram, and I was like, yes, like, another team, let's do this. Like, it's so cool how much it's growing. Yeah. And I think Columbus, I don't know. I mean, I don't know too much about Columbus, but I know it's a big city. I know that a lot of work has gone into, having a team, just like how Denver Summit has their new NWSL team. I just love how much the sport is growing, and I think it's great that there's another team. It's super exciting in 2028. It's not even that long. It's 2 years.
Because Ohio is one of the soccer capitals of the U.S. Like, people kind of consider Kansas City, Ohio to be like the two soccer capitals of the U.S. It's where a lot of the USMNT plays their games.
Yeah. And
so I think it's going to be great to have a team in Ohio for the NWSL. It's
going to be great.
It's also a large state.
Yeah. And it's a good state, good city, big city. And they have the MLS team, obviously. So, yeah, it's going to be good.
I was having this debate on everybody's favorite cesspool, Twitter. What do you think goes into something being a major sports league?
What do you mean? Like
in terms of what a major sports league is, what do you think the requirements for that are?
Like a major league sport.
Like, for it to be like a major league, like MLB, NFL, MLS, NHL, like, to be a major league in the U.S., what do you think the requirement for that is?
I mean, there's obviously probably specific requirements, like, a city. You have to have enough, like, traction and fans. Like, you're gonna have to generate, like, fans from somewhere and, support, and obviously money is a big thing.
Because we were having this debate about whether or not if the WNBA and the NWSL count as major sports leagues.
I mean, I think they do, because, like, by classification, like, they're the highest level of that sport you can play in the U.S. Is it a major... I mean, I think the NWSL is now. I mean, there's 70,000 people at games, and it's not even rare. Like, it's, like, still a big thing, but it's, like, happening way more often now. Yeah. Like,
what I've said is that I think the NWSL is there, and I think after the next round of expansion, the WNBA will be there.
Mm-hmm.
Because my major, like, classifications, there's 3 main rules I have. You have to be the top level of sport, like, men's soccer, women's soccer, women's basketball, football, hockey, like, women's hockey, etc. You have to be, A, the top tier league in your country.
Yeah.
B, you have to have at least 16 teams. And then C, you have to have a TV contract with a major TV provider.
Yeah.
Like a major TV network or a major streaming service.
Yeah.
And so I think that you have to tick those 3 boxes in order to be considered a major sports league.
Yeah. That's fair. I agree.
And I think they're great benchmarks because they're objective.
Yeah.
Like, someone can subjectively say, well, this league doesn't have any fans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, no, they have fans. And it's like, well, I don't care. Like, there needs to be objective standards. And I think those are good objective standards for what is and is not classified as a major sports league.
Yeah, for sure.
So the next topic I want to talk about is, did you see the statement that the Southern Conference put out?
Yes. About the something to do with March Madness, and it was and double A.
Yeah. So, the SoCon put out a statement supporting the expansion of the NCAA basketball tournament. Yeah. This has been a hot topic of conversation in the mid-major sports community because most people in the mid-major sports community are not in favor of it because what it would likely end up doing is that it would just push more mid-major teams into the first four.
Yeah. So, that's not... Mid-major, by the way, guys, it's like SoCon, like Big South, you know.
Yeah.
Mid schools.
Like your traditional one-bid leagues.
Yeah.
Like, there's about 10 or so leagues in the country, honestly, maybe even like 7, that don't count towards that. Like, I would say, like, there are, like, only, like, 7 of which that you really have a path to get a bid without winning your conference tournament.
Yeah.
Unless you do a Miami of Ohio
yeah.
and win all but one game.
What conference are they in?
They're in the MAC.
What is that?
Mid-American Conference.
Mid-American. Okay.
Some MACtion.
So this SoCon statement would basically make it so less teams are able to get in based off winning?
It would essentially make it to where the teams that get in from the mid-major level would have to go play at would have to earn their way into the first round because there'd be more and more games where mid-major schools will have to go and play like in like Dayton, Ohio or something like that before they get to the first round.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, they already have to work so hard to win their conference to make it. It's like their conference tournament.
Yeah. My ingrained position has always been that if you are going to expand the NCAA tournament, the only there has to be auto bids for regular season conference champions. So that's kind of what I've said. I've said, hey, if we are going to expand the NCAA tournament, the only situation where I would find that to be acceptable is if the regular season champion of a conference also gets an auto bid.
Yeah, I agree.
And it would open up the door for more at-large teams as well because you're going to have teams like Duke, Gonzaga, even if they don't win their conference tournament, they're still going to get their auto bid.
Mm-hmm.
They also, in their statement, they called for some other things. Like, they called for more transparency on the numbers that are used by the selection committee, which I agree with.
Yeah.
I think it's important to know what we're working for, like what the idea is behind how do we determine who's a good team and who's not. I agree with that. I do think there should be more transparency.
Yeah, same.
And if you've been on SoCon Twitter, they are not happy with this statement.
Yeah.
Like, the SoCon Twitterverse is, like, swarming.
Yeah, I mean, it would be.
I don't know if you saw I know you saw my Instagram story, but I put out this little thing after this, just poking some fun, saying, "Oh, this is why the Big South's better."
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, we are.
We are. Come on.
We are objectively better.
Yeah. I mean, who's the best basketball team in the SoCon?
Like East Tennessee State, like Furman.
Haven't even heard of them. Can't lie. UNC Asheville, definitely heard of them.
Yeah. So the next topic of conversation I want to get into is, did you see the incident with the Virginia Tech skydiver?
I did.
Where they had him skydive in before a game.
Yeah.
He got caught on the scoreboard.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
I had to go up there and get him down.
He's okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like his parachute got caught, it's a Virginia Tech scoreboard. At the top, they have big letters that say Virginia Tech.
Right, I know. My best friend goes to Virginia Tech, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And so, the Virginia Tech skydiver during their spring game, he got caught on the scoreboard.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know. I forgot, first of all, football teams have spring games. Yeah. Because it's, obviously not the regular season, but they're still a big deal. But I didn't know they were having people skydive in for these games.
Could you imagine if you were, an athlete and you're, getting ready for your game, you're like, oh, let's get this going. You look up. Why is that person hanging from the scoreboard?
Why are they hanging from the scoreboard?
Imagine that just at your soccer game. You're sitting at the center circle.
Yeah.
You're ready to kick off. And then you look up. You're like, what on earth is that person up there doing?
I know. I would, be so concerned.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's distracting.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's Like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Which that should actually be the name of this podcast.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, this is interesting. That should be the name of this podcast. Moving on to the next topic of conversation. Have you ever been on our official school's YouTube page?
Yeah, I've seen it.
So if you go and you look at the oldest video, a lot of them are sports highlights from like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, 15, 20 years ago. It's crazy to look at. It's crazy that even 15, 20 years ago, how different it was.
Yeah.
And the differences of, well, our school, but also just the sport in general.
Yeah. And, like, you go look at, like, Greenwood Field.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like it does now.
Nope, I couldn't even recognize it.
Now, if you go and you look at the elevators, like, I'm pretty sure the pictures on the elevators around here were taken about the same time as that because the stadium looks exactly like they have the old scoreboard that was there before the current scoreboard that we... Okay, the 2 scoreboards ago because they did recently update the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you saw that, right?
Yeah.
They did update it a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's a little different. They put in the current branding.
Yes.
I'm curious if they're going to do that with volleyball. If they're just going to go up there and just take off the A logos and just going to put up, like, the current logo. I'm curious if they're going to do that in the Justice Center.
Yeah, probably, right? Like, I feel like they've done it with everything else, so...
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
But, like, there's surviving footage of our men's basketball team and our women's team playing in the Justice Center.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I always think it's interesting to look at because...
So interesting.
The history of sports at our school very much interests me.
Yeah.
Do you know that our women's basketball team has a national championship?
No.
They do.
You're lying.
They have an NAIA national championship.
We were NAIA at one point?
Yes.
No way.
In the 1980s.
We won? That's
They
crazy.
have a 1984 women's basketball NAIA championship.
Do any of our other sports?
I don't think so.
Wow. Wait, so what... So wait, we didn't talk about this. We were NAIA, so then
Yes.
what was the move up look like? What did it look like?
So we moved up from NAIA to the Big South in about the late 80s.
We went NAIA to D1?
Yes.
Gosh. I was thinking maybe like D3, D2, D1, or D3 and D1. Wow.
To my knowledge, that's how it happened. I mean...
That's cool.
The NAIA National Championship in women's basketball was only like a couple of years before they moved up.
Yeah.
And so, they have a national championship banner. If you've ever been in, I don't know have you ever been in Kimmel?
Kimmel Arena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Have you not seen it? It's like a big banner.
I mean, no. I've been in there like a few times, but I wasn't really looking, so, for meetings.
Yeah.
But,
There's a picture in our athletic offices near the Justice Center if you walk in.
Yeah.
And you look at that trophy case.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the players in the car with the banner.
Oh, that's great.
And they got the banner hanging out the side of the car.
That's so cool.
I think it was like a convertible. They were just sitting in the top, like holding the banner hanging out the car.
That's so cool.
And so the next topic of conversation, have you seen the Buffalo Sabres? What people have been noticing that they sing both national anthems?
Yeah, let's talk about that because why are they doing both anthems? Like, do we know why they're doing this?
So the city of Buffalo sits right on the Canadian border.
Okay, yes. That's fair.
And in South Ontario, there's a lot of Buffalo fans.
Okay, yes. So they come down and then...
Yeah. Have you ever seen, did you see last night? They had Josh Allen banging, I guess the Sabres have a drum. I didn't know about this. They have a drum, and they had Josh Allen banging the drum.
No.
And then he, chugged a drink. I don't know if it was a beer or, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But he just, chugged a, canned drink after he banged on the drum.
Oh, my gosh.
He was wearing a Sabres jersey. It was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah. That's cool.
And so, they were banging on the drum and then, chugging drinks. And I'm like, okay. This is such a Buffalo thing.
Yeah. That is.
But
it's funny.
Yeah, so Buffalo sings both "O Canada" and the Star Spangled Banner because of how many fans in Southern Ontario go to Buffalo games.
That's good. Inclusive.
Yeah, and people have been noticing it because this is Buffalo's first time in the playoffs in 10 years.
Okay.
And so it's just something interesting people have noticed. Oh, hey, Buffalo sings "O Canada" before their games, even if they're just playing an American team. And it's 2 American teams playing.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people find it interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's cool though. I mean,
It's cool.
Yeah.
Why not?
Every hockey fan, I can confirm this as a hockey fan. Every fan of hockey knows the lyrics to "Oh Canada" word by word.
Yeah.
Do you know the
No,
lyrics?
absolutely not.
I do.
Well,
I don't think anyone wants to hear me sing.
we're on a podcast.
Yeah, no one wants to hear me sing "Oh Canada." That's not something the world needs today.
Okay.
The world needs a lot of things. Me singing "Oh Canada" is not
It's not one of them. That's fine.
So the next topic I want to talk about is the Asheville Tourist opening day. Have you seen like the first 2.5 weeks of their season? They just played on the road.
Yeah, they've been on the road, so now they're finally opening.
They finally had their first home game yesterday, and they lost. They lost 8-4 to the Greenville Drive.
We're talking about Double A here. What are they?
High A.
So they're below Double A?
Yes.
Oh wow.
They play in the Sally League, the South Atlantic League.
Yeah. Okay.
And do you want to guess what their record is this year?
Their record? I mean, they've been on a road for a few weeks. Okay, they haven't won a game, so have they won a game
They
on
have.
the road? Oh. Is it bad?
They are 4-12 on the season.
Oh gosh, it's bad.
Yeah. So they are the affiliate of the Houston Astros.
Okay. What is the AAA affiliate of the Houston Astros?
They're one of the best brands in minor league baseball. The Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Oh my gosh, these names.
That's literally the name. They're called the Sugarland Space Cowboys.
I'm sorry, just like, no disrespect. Obviously, you guys are pro athletes. You're great athletes. Amazing. But it would be hard to play for a team with that name, I feel like.
Oh, there's much better you could play for.
Oh, I play for the Sugarland Cowboys. Space, whatever.
Space Cowboys. Here's what I want you to imagine, okay? You get drafted. You're a top-level college pitcher, right?
Like, you're the
Like,
best of college.
The best college player. They call you, they draft you, they tell you where you're going. You're going to Montgomery. You're going to go play for the Montgomery Biscuits.
Bro. Oh.
They call you.
I feel bad for them. Like, it's so hard. I mean, baseball is so competitive. Wow. Like,
their logo is a biscuit. They play in the Southern League, which is AA, and their logo is a biscuit.
oh my gosh, wow.
And so, just imagine you get drafted, like, you're going to go play for the Biscuits.
Yep. Biscuits. You have to tell your parents, hey, Mom and Dad.
I'm going to play for the Biscuits.
I got drafted to the Biscuits, but no, seriously. Still a big deal.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the Durham Bulls?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, they are a very popular AAA team because of the movie Bull Durham.
Yeah.
And this is actually, like, there's a team that is now no longer around because they relocated to Wilson.
Uh-huh.
But have you ever heard of the Carolina Mudcats?
I think, yeah.
They had the catfish with the C for their logo.
Okay.
In the 90s, they were like the opposing team in like every baseball movie.
Really?
Like if you go watch like a lot of baseball movies or baseball music videos, a lot of times like the opposing team that the main team's playing would be the Carolina Mudcats.
That's so funny.
Like they're the opposing, like you've watched Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
The Mudcats are the opposing team in Space Jam.
Wait, are they? I don't remember that.
They are. They were the team that was cast to play against the Birmingham Barons in Space Jam.
Oh my gosh.
When they come get Michael Jordan, like, we need the best basketball player of all time to defeat the Monstars. They've stolen everybody's talent.
And they get Michael B. Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And then they get Michael B. Jordan, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not watched the new Space Jam, actually.
Oh.
So that's why I did not get that joke. I only get the joke of the Michael. I watched the old Space Jam, not the new Space Jam.
Gotta watch it.
Is it good?
It's good. I like it.
Like this podcast, we just talk about the most random stuff.
I thought it was funny.
We're talking about new Space Jam.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
I never seen the old one, so.
Like with LeBron James.
Yep.
Like the funniest one is there's a tweet like about a decade or so ago where someone had said to like LeBron James, he's like, LeBron just turned 30. This won't go on much longer.
Yeah.
And obviously he's still playing. And so when he turned 40, and LeBron talked about this on Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's podcast, they said, LeBron just turned 40. This won't go on much longer. And it was so funny because, like, he's still playing.
Still playing?
And theoretically, he could play for, like, another 5 to 10 years if he wanted to.
To 50?
He could play to 50. He is not falling off. And I think the question is, not is LeBron good enough to play to 50? Does he enjoy basketball enough to play to 50? I think that's the question we have to answer.
Yeah.
Because LeBron's done literally everything.
Everything.
Unless his goal is to be the oldest player in NBA history.
Yeah.
Like, he's done everything.
No, he really has. I mean, I just saw a video of him, like, assisting his son and...
Giving assists to Bronny James.
Yeah.
Which Bronny James drafting was controversial. I don't know if you remember that at the time.
Oh, yeah. I remember all that.
Yeah. So, the last topic of conversation for the main portion of this podcast. This happened a couple weeks ago, and we just really haven't had a chance to talk about it up here. Have you heard about Bobby the Tortoise?
Yep.
And so, essentially, a couple of weeks ago, the Milwaukee Brewers played the Kansas City Royals. And so, the Brewers told the Royals clubhouse attendant to go get them a turtle from the store because they were going to give it to the Apple TV announcer.
Yeah.
And so, because Pat Murphy, the Brewers manager, was told, hey, you can't have pancakes in your pocket in this interview. And so, he went and I don't have any pancakes, but I have a friend I want you to meet. This is Bobby the Turtle. And they named it after Bobby Witt and Bobby Witt Jr., Bobby Witt Jr. plays for the Kansas City Royals. And so Pat Murphy gives this announcer a turtle. And the announcer said, wait, how am I going to get it on the flight? He said, you gave me some problems, I've given you some problems.
Oh my God.
And so they end up deciding that the Brewers were going to take care of this turtle for the season and then she would get it afterwards.
Yeah.
And so there were videos after they got the turtle of them, like, feeding it in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And one of the players, the closing pitcher, had him on a walk.
Oh, my gosh.
They were giving him a walk.
A walk? Yeah, I wonder how they got it back. How did they get that thing back?
What?
The tortoise.
I guess they kept it.
I don't know.
And so the Brewers, we eventually ended up finding out, the Apple TV announcer posted, they found out that the turtle is actually a tortoise that can live to be like 70 years old and grow to be 100 pounds.
Oh, gosh.
And so this thing's going to outlive her.
It is.
And then it's going to be like this massive tortoise that she's got to keep up with.
It's going to be huge, too, because those things get big.
They get super big.
Yeah.
So as we close out for this semester, because this is our last episode of the semester.
Yes, last episode.
I thought it would be a great idea to for us to each give introductions of ourselves.
Sure, why not?
So you go first.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Like you guys know, I'm Katie Reyes, co-host of this podcast. It's been great so far. I am a sophomore currently at UNC Asheville on the women's soccer team, and I have big aspirations to play beyond college and go pro, play in the NWSL. That's the dream. And yeah, I love sports. I definitely don't have as much knowledge here as Dean. He knows like everything about every team ever. I am a big soccer fan, obviously, men's and women's soccer in the U.S., but of course in Europe and outside. And then I love basketball. March Madness is like my show. My show's on, and literally, let's not even talk about Duke this year losing because that is my team. And then, yeah, I love, you know, the NFL, the MLS, like the MLB. I'm a Yankees fan. I'm from Charlotte, so Panthers fan, Charlotte FC, and then Yankees because my parents are from New York. But yeah, super excited to be on the podcast with Dean, and can't wait to get back at it next semester and bring some special guests on. Thanks, guys.
Don't sell yourself short on your sports knowledge. You have the talent to play in the NWSL. So
Thank you so much. Let's hear it from you now.
So my name is Dean Lafferty. I'm the host of this podcast, and I'm currently a manager on our men's basketball team. And my goal right now is to go be a graduate assistant. And I haven't made up my mind if I want to go into coaching or if I want to just go into athletic communications, be like either something in like sports radio or like broadcasting.
Yeah.
I haven't fully made up my mind about
Yep.
which one of those I want to do yet, but right now my current goal is being the best manager I can be and going to grad school.
Love it. Love it. All right.
Well, everyone, that is the time we have this week.
Yep.
And for the rest of this semester.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you for
We've enjoyed
joining.
it. We've had fun.
Yeah, this has been one of the funnest things I've gotten to do here, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause I've gotten to do some pretty fun things, but this might be one of the funnest.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we will be back next semester
We'll be back, guys, next semester.
with more content. We'll be back like we never left.
Yep.
And we're going to make this the best podcast we can.
Yep. All right. Bye, guys.
Enjoy your summers, everybody.
Bye.